everybody, it's me. And instead of a morning guidance pull today, I wanted to talk about something else a little bit. Because today is the Scorpio full moon, and that can bring a lot of heavy energy. Like the last couple days, I've definitely been really feeling it, and I never want to be the person who's like, oh, spirituality is my life and authenticity is a part of that, and not share some of the uncomfortable parts of it, which, like, shadow work and digging into yourself is really not always fun. There's a lot of crying involved and a lot of looking at yourself and the way that you've processed things and the way that you've chosen to tell the narrative of your life. And taking that apart can be jarring because you're taking apart who you thought you were and the way you've always described yourself in your interaction with the world. And I just wanted to say that's okay. That's a part of the journey. And yeah, I don't know. I'm losing words just because I want it to be real. I have cried on and off nonstop for 3 days. Some of it from grief, which I think a lot of us are going through right now as we've lost loved ones, or our friends and family have lost loved ones. Some from anxiety just because the world is heavy. But some of it just from figuring myself out and coming to terms with even some of the behaviors that I thought I had rooted out, or finding ways that pervasive victim mentality can try to manifest itself in areas that you didn't initially see it in. So yeah, if you're dealing with that, if you're dealing with heaviness, if you're crying, if you and maybe your loved ones are like not communicating well or as well as you usually do, or arguing, anything like that, take a step back. It's always okay to leave. You can always, whether or not you're arguing with somebody or you're just at home and tired of feeling these feelings stuck in your house, go to the park. Like, social distance, stay away from people, don't go hang out, but go sit by a tree or something and breathe. Scream, draw, write, anything to express, anything to help you put words and images to what you're going through, because that will help you in turn understand it better. Sometimes we don't understand a concept until we see it in another way, even if that concept comes from us. So it's important to have reflective, options around, even if they're not people. If it's a source of media that you can go, oh shit, like, I see something about myself in that, or it clicks somewhere. So introspective and reflective materials, time to yourself, and breathing, like literally just breathing is so important. Just taking a deep breath and letting it sink all the way to your lower belly and like let it out with a sigh, and you will feel better. On the other side of that, like some tips that I had mentioned yesterday on my page were using awareness for yourself to the best of your ability. So if you're feeling like super shitty, if you don't know what it is, but you're feeling shitty, where is it manifesting in your body? Is it in your stomach? Are you, kind of getting clammy hands? Are you sweating? Is your heart rate elevated? What is it that's making you feel challenged or unsafe or scared? If it's not one of those things, are you excited by it and you aren't sure what it is? Is it something new that's like been considered taboo? You could grow up in a super Christian household, and as you're studying like different things about yourself, you decide to start studying Buddhism, it might feel super taboo compared to what you knew growing up. But the feeling that comes with it is one of anticipation and excitement, because it's something that you want to study. Looking at where our feelings are manifesting and challenging our normal behaviors with addressing those feelings helps us to develop emotional awareness, body awareness, and also our intuition. When you trust yourself and take a second to take apart what you're feeling and why and where you are when you're feeling that, you develop those intuitive senses. So, yeah, I'm not doing a big guidance pull this morning. My guidance this morning was just to share kind of where I am and share that authenticity is not always pretty, and the journey is not always pretty, and the Scorpio energy is nuts, but it's very worth it. And the flip side of this heavy energy is that taking a second to look at it can help you clear out so much old behaviors and so many old thought patterns rapidly. This is a huge time for growth. This is a great time for knowing yourself better and genuinely becoming a more loving, more open person. And it's not that like you aren't now, but the more open we are, the more we know ourselves and our emotions better, the more we can understand the motivations and reactions of others and treat them the way we would want ourselves to be treated, with patience, compassion, curiosity, and love. So yeah, I hope that message resonates for you guys today. I hope that hits somewhere. You know, you can use cards all day, but realistically you need to trust yourself on what needs to be said. So tomorrow we will get back to our cards. We will check in with one of our guides tomorrow. I'm not sure who yet because this is a work in progress, but yeah, okay. I hope you guys have a phenomenal Thursday, and I hope you love on yourselves today and enjoy the full moon, however you work with that. All right, I love you, bye.